Hello, beautiful people, lovers of African football and lovers of football in general. Welcome to this brand new show, 15.04 of Drive Through African Weekly Football Review, where we'll take you all through the continent of Africa and globally all the African players did in the top 5 league abroad, and also the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup semi-final, which will rounded up over the weekend. And also we're gonna take you through to Nigeria, where the news we got in the new head coach of the Nigerian football national team. So without wasting much of your time, let's go into the show proper. First up is the Burkina Faso Premier League, where we saw this weekend a lot of matches were played. First match we were talking about is match between Etofilanti versus Delors. So that match ended in a goalless draw, and that point actually see them leapfrogging Kadiogo to number 1 spot. Etofilanti now sits on the top of the league with 47 points, and now Kadiogo United, who lost to Majestic by 2-0, dropped to second spot, while Majestic moved up to the third in the league table. 3 weeks ago, league topper ASF Yenagan now on the 4th spot after playing out a goalless draw with Kupala. AS Dunaris have actually given themselves a chance of winning this season league, while they defeated the opponent over the weekend, Sunabe, by 2-0. So as it stands right now, Etofilanti now sits on the top of the league with 47 points, and AS Dunaris on 5th in the log table with just 45 points. So see, just 2 points separating the first from the 5th. And we'll take you on a trip now to Gabon. The Gabon Premier League was supposed to commence this weekend, but unfortunately a new delay has occurred in the league and no matches were played over the weekend. We still do not know why no matches were played, but we promise you we're going to give you news from the Gabon Premier League, and when it's commenced, we're going to tell you and give you updates on that also. Next up is the Nigerian Football Federation. As of Sunday, they announced a new head coach in the person of Jose Santos Pereira. Did you hear me well? I said Jose Santos Pereira was appointed as a new head coach of the Super Eagles to spearhead the Nigerian national team. Nigeria, who had a very disappointing World Cup qualifiers, are losing to Ghana, and Austin Aguava now appointed a new head coach in the person of Jose Santos Pereira, the former FC Porto coach. From all of us here at African Football Fan TV, we're wishing you, Jose Pereira, a good reign, and hopefully you're going to qualify Nigeria to the next Wafcon tournament, which will be played next year. And we're giving you all the news over the weekend. 5 African stars were on the winning side as Liverpool won the FA Cup for 2022 season. They defeated Chelsea by 6-5. A lot of African was on the show, where after playing out a draw in 120 minutes, the match led to a penalty shootout, and Liverpool won that match 6-5 on penalty. So say congratulations to the 5 African players who were on the winning side, in people offer Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Naby Keita, Jose Matip, and Ibrahim Kanouté. Congratulations to the 5 African stars, 5 lucky stars, 5 lucky stars, 5. And we are driving you now to the headquarters of the Confederation of African Football Federation. Disciplinary body this week from the president of LCL Ittihad, guilty for misconduct and use of wrong language to match officials. He also labeled a false allegation against the Confederation of African Football, and that allegation was found to be untrue. The Confederation of African Football have imposed a 6-month ban from all FIFA and CAF related activity, and also a fine of $10,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. But good for you, well served. Next time you know how to keep your mouth shut and don't talk rubbish to the Confederation of African Football. We are not playing on the African continent, and that has brought us now to the other news from the continent of African football, where we saw this weekend Al Ali of Egypt, who booked their place in the CAF Champions League final, lodging an appeal to the Court of Arbitration of Sport to challenge the decision of CAF to award the CAF Champions League final to Morocco, because they feel that decision will give an added advantage to Wydad Casablanca, who they will be playing in the final in Morocco. And that has brought us now to the CAF Champions League. First is a match between Al Ahly and AS Satif. That match ended in a 2-2 draw, but Al Ahly, after winning the first leg by 4-0, won on aggregate by 6-2. Now they are in the final to face the winner of Wydad and Petro Atletico. Wydad played that match and ended in a 1-1 draw. As it stands, Wydad are through to the final on a 4-2 aggregate after winning the first leg by 3-1 away from home. And the final will be played on the 30th of May at the Casablanca Stadium in Morocco. And we move on to the CAF Confederations Cup, where we saw Orlando Pirates being defeated at home to El Tripoli of Libya. Defeated Orlando Pirates by 1-0. And as it stands right now, Orlando Pirates winning the first leg by 2-0, qualified on aggregate by 2-1. And all the match which we were talking about is a match between Burkina and TP Mozambique. That match ended in a 4-1 thrashing for TP Mozambique as Burkina qualified on a 4-2 aggregate to book the spot in the final of the CAF Confederations Cup, which will be played on the 20th of May at the Gaswi Apabio Stadium in Uyo, Nigeria. And that's move us now to the global stage. We are driving to the global stage. First up is the Spanish La Liga, where we saw this weekend the match between Mallorca versus Rayo Vallecano ended in a 2-1 win for Mallorca. The only goal for Rayo Vallecano was scored by our old Senegalese international Patrice was on the score sheet for Rayo Vallecano. And the second match we were talking about is the match with Atletico Madrid and Sevilla. The match ended in a 1-1 draw for both teams, and that point was enough for Sevilla to qualify for next season's UEFA Champions League. And the goal for Sevilla was scored by our own Yusuf El Nasri, who plays for Morocco national team. We move on to the Italian Serie A. A lot of matches were played and African players were on the score sheet. First match, the match between Napoli and Genoa. That match ended in a 3-0 win for Napoli. Napoli already qualified for next season Champions League, confirmed the relegation of Genoa, but the first goal of the match was scored by our international from Nigeria, Victor Osimhen, who opened the scoring in that match. That match actually ended in a 3-0 thrashing for Genoa. AS Roma and Venezia ended in a 1-1 draw, but the point wasn't enough for Venezia as they have been relegated from the Italian Serie A. The only goal from there was scored by David Okereke, but wasn't enough. His team are out of the Italian Serie A. And the last match from the Italian Serie A is a match between Udinese and Spezia. That match ended in a 2-3 win for Spezia, and our own international Ghana star Emmanuel Guise was on the score sheet as they ran away with the 3 points from that match. They won the match by 3-2. And we move on to the German Bundesliga, where we saw a match between Dortmund and Hertha Berlin. Dortmund defeating Hertha Berlin to relegate them from the German Bundesliga. That match ended in a 2-1 win for Dortmund, but the one goal for Hertha Berlin was scored by Itchaf Belfort, the Algerian international who played for Hertha Berlin. And Union Berlin versus Bochum ended in a 3-2 win for Union Berlin, as we saw Taiwo Awunuyi, the Nigerian international, scoring 2 goals in that match to give them a very priceless 3 points in that match. And we'll take you now to a trip in France, where the French League 1 is coming to an end, and the match between Metz and Angers ended in a 1-0 win for Metz. Goal scored by Didier Lekemzil. The Cameroon international was on the score sheet for Metz, but wasn't enough as Metz have been relegated from the French League 1. Oh, sorry, Didier. You'll be playing football in the French League 2 or moving to another club next season. And the other match we were talking about, the match between Monaco and Brest. That match ended in a 4-2 win for Monaco, as a lot of goal was scored in that match. But Yusuf Belihali of Algeria scored 1 goal for Brest, but wasn't enough as his team lost by 4-2. Saint Etienne and Reims ended in a 2-1 win for Reims, as the first goal of the match was scored by Masha Munesti, the Zimbabwe international, before Saint Etienne leveled the score back to 1-1. But the all-important winning goal was scored by Kamoru Doumbia, the Malian international, who scored the winning goal in that match to give them a very important win away from home. And now we take you on a trip to the English Premier League. Yes, the English Premier League is coming to an end very soon, and the match between Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace ended in a 1-1 draw. Woof, that match was played in a 3-6 environment as they handed a 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace goal was scored by Jeffrey Schlupp, here the Ghanaian international who played for Crystal Palace, was on the score sheet to give them a priceless 1 point. And as it stands now, Crystal Palace are trying to see if they can finish higher in the top of the league. But currently, they're still where they have, just 1 point. And we move on to the other match between Everton and Brentford. That match ended in a 3-2 win for Brentford. Everton fighting for relegation, and Brentford has actually confirmed their stay for the next season in the English Premier League. Goal was scored by Eunice Wise, the Democratic Republic of Congo international, scoring 1 goal and providing another in that match to give them a priceless 3 points to cope. And Everton was in the relegation battles. Currently, we don't know if Everton are going to escape relegation, but it's between them, Burnley and Leeds United. Who is going to go down? We hope our homeboy Alex Iwobi does not go down with Everton. Now we move on to our highlight of the week. Highlight of the week is going to take us to the match between TP Mozambique and Burkina. Yes, but firstly, have you ever imagined why FIFA do not take a lot of African referees to the World Cup and big stages? This match is going to give you a clue why FIFA do not tend to take a lot of African referees to the World Cup. Because Maguiti Ndiaye, the Senegalese referee, actually made a lot of controversial decision all throughout this match, giving a red card from the penalty. A lot of controversial decision. We do not know why he became so incompetent in this match, but we are urging you, Mr. Maguiti Ndiaye, to put your acts in order, because if you remember clearly, and Ndiaye is part of the 8 African referee who was selected to officiate in this year's FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 to represent Africa. So, Mr. Ndiaye, please fix your acts in order. And we move on to the last segment of today's show, which is our African Player of the Week. And it goes to no other person. It goes to no other person than Super Z, Asisat Oshoala. Asisat Oshoala winning the Golden Boot Award in the Spanish Female Liga this weekend, scoring 20 goals from just 19 matches. Just imagine if she had played all the matches. They won the league, becoming the first side to win all matches played in the Spanish league. Congratulations to Super Z for winning the league and also for winning the Pichichi as the top goal scorer from the Spanish La Liga Female League. And that brings us to the end of today's show. If you like the show and you feel the show has been entertaining to you, please click on the like button. Put your comment there. If you got suggestion for this channel to grow, please put it on the comment section below. I'll be there to answer to your comment section. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Help us to grow and make us one of the best African YouTube channel out there. So till I come your way next time, I say stay safe and God bless you.